It is 7:17 on Sunrise. Well, Australia is famous for its sunshine. We know that. So why aren't we using it to power our cities? 10 years ago, Aussie solar energy pioneer Dr. David Mills moved his business to California. But now he's back and he says it is time Australia brought solar energy out of the shadows. Good morning. Thanks very much for joining us, Dr. Mills.
Good morning, Natalie.
Tell us, first of all, why did you take your business to California in the first place?
Well, the environment wasn't very good. We had the former Prime Minister saying that a modern economy couldn't be run out of solar energy, and that sort of cascaded down to business confidence and whether we were getting support. So we went to California and found that we could get a lot more interest from venture capital there.
So they were very welcoming, were they?
Very, very welcoming. At that time, they saw the writing on the wall. They saw this is going to be big business. We want that uplift, and they went for it. So
tell us, do you know why we are not embracing solar energy in this country full of sunshine?
Well, it's more a case of halting steps and whether the steps are right at a particular time. I think in terms of the proposals we're taking to Copenhagen from Australia, those are probably about the same as what Europe is taking, of the same order, in terms of how much renewable energy we might put in. It's the execution locally that is different. I'm living right now under the Obama regime, and that almost blows you away. It's like being in a high wind. They really want things to happen. They give you loan guarantees. They give you an upfront grant of 30%. Lots of little programs, exciting new research programs which they fund. And here we get delay, delay, delay.
Why do you think? Is it some kind of national psyche? Because all across Europe, right through many countries in the world, as you say, America, everyone's using the sunshine. Is it government after government? Is it the people of Australia? What do you think?
I think the people of Australia want solar energy, but the governments have a tradition of first, as someone said from the industry the other day, wiping out the program of the previous government. But here, in this case, we've got a case where the government put in a program, the REDP, and itself wiped it out for another program. And that just leads to a year of delay.
Because Professor Ross Garnaut, we've heard his report into climate change. He recommended $3 to $4 billion a year be spent on developing solar power. Our government's announced $5 billion. That's spread over 6 years. And I think nearly half of that will be spent on clean coal. So even now, we don't seem to have that. We don't want to embrace solar.
Well, that's right, and I think it's the natural energy form for the country, and also the technologies are remarkably proven, much more so than, say, carbon sequestration, and yet carbon sequestration got a much bigger part of the budget than solar. So there is a bias in the way that the Australian government is thinking of energy. We are more proven, and also the resource is much bigger. It should be the natural energy form for Australia.
Okay, there you go. Message for everyone. Dr. David Mills, thank you very much for your time this morning.
Thanks, Natalie.